Hello, this is Super Mario Maker, and we're going to be making a level, which I almost never do on stream. So, on Monday is the deadline for submitting levels for this project for remixing levels from Super Mario World, so I thought I would do another one. I did Bowser's Castle already. I guess we could look at that really quick. Maybe. Probably more difficult than I wanted it to be, but that's just how it goes sometimes. We got this uploaded if you want to try it. It's over on 1% thanks to Will clearing it a second time. But, might be a little rough. But I'll be looking forward to Darby playing it too. I've played through a little bit of it, but here's that. Hi Jack, and hey Cool Gamer Bro. Time says, speaking of Will, how you doing? Hey Tiffany, Mark, Zero. Alright, so we're gonna work on Gnarly. I've got nothing here for it. I've got the map. I don't even have a save file of Mario World where I can go and get to it quick without playing through the game. So I'm going to try to not... Okay, I say I'm going to try to not like be really strict on the map, but I know that I'm going to be. Alright, obviously Mario World. Obviously the ground theme. So the real tricky thing about Gnarly is it's a vertical level. So the only thing I've got pictured is a vertical climbing challenge sort of thing. So there's two sides of it. On the left side you climb up, and then on the right side you fall down, and then there's another section after that. So best I can do is have several sections with doors, basically. That's the base idea. Alright, from the start. Here's how wide the level is in Mario World. Don't have the ropes, don't have everything that we need. What do you mean, Jack? We just started. You never know. So let's see how wide this is. So there are 8 like platforms that are too wide. That's only this, and then it goes over one more. So this would be the width. If I wanted to keep it accurate. Which is kind of enough room. I'm gonna move it over at least a couple. Probably don't want to use... as long as I don't use bombs, then these are okay. But it only goes up that far. Oh, I love that the sign is behind there, you know, so it looks abysmal. Hey, Jesse. The other thing I could do is move it over to here. And we'll just open up the bottom. Ta-da. So it looks really probably plain with the cement blocks. It's open in the game though. Actually, that is probably as close to a rope as I'm gonna get. So that's kind of funny. So if I do like this, kinda looks like a rope. I'm just gonna pretend that's a rope. You know, there's only so much you can do in Mario Maker with making stuff look good. So it's probably good enough. Okay, I feel slightly better about it. You know. Hey, it's what I got. It's what I got to work with, so... what if I use this? Okay, I feel like slightly better about it. For some reason. If I did it going down, I don't think I like it as much with the brown. There's a little contrast this way. Silly, right? SOT PC. At the bottom. Alright, I guess I'm going with that. I don't know. It looks a little weird. No, I've never seen Mario Maker 64. I'm assuming it's a fan game. Okay. Now to recreate the little bits that we start with, so I'm gonna start block for block. much as I shouldn't. Kind of hard to see the platforms, so I'm gonna put some blocks down here just for my own reference. The heck? Okay. There's a couple of flippers. Let's see. I need to zoom on this map. I don't have grid lines on it or anything. Yeah, it's like right there. So the very first object is hilarious that it doesn't exist. So this is the thing it looks the most like. These flippers. They're green and you can jump off of them, but you know what? I might like it as fire bars anyway. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So my thought with the flippers is maybe to do this. I might leave the fire bars. If I leave that, you can grab the spring, which probably is okay. How awkward is this? You have to walk into it. If you run, you can run into it too. Kinda wish the fire bars would spin a little more. So my thought with the spike was if you missed it. Bouncy green beans? Green beans. Peas out of the pod. Something like that. But I mean, like, I wonder how high springs even let you go in Mario World. If it's similar? You make this? Yes! All of this majesty that you see on this screen was put together by me in the last 20 seconds or so. So I don't even need the spring really, but the spikes are only like important from the bottom, but at least here you can't. You bounce higher in original than on here. That might be a good thing, especially since we're really limited on the screen real estate kind of thing. So actually, the next part is actually like perfect. So there's a track and there's a vine. But it goes all the way down. A minute to Jacob. Jacob pretty much plays all of my levels, so probably. So right above it is a semi-solid. 1, 2, 5, 3. I'm trying. I really wanted to not count blocks because I'm probably gonna change it a lot. Yeah, you can't overlap with the start platform. What else do I got to choose from here? Ugly? Ugly or ugly? I don't want to use this multiple times, though. It's kind of weird not having the open air, actually. Yeah, you're right. A bridge is better. I do like that better. Whenever I find where I put the bridges on. Where's the bridge? Actually that's pretty close. That's a pretty good fit. Okay, then there's kind of this pick a thing going on here. Get rid of this now. These are all vines originally. We'll stick with vines. At least for now. But then over here, there's a track. It's kind of between the blocks, which is funky. So it goes over here. It curves up. Left, and then back up. Except, that's where our screen stops. Well. That makes it slightly less exciting though, doesn't it? So I could force you to, like... Yeah. I don't know. And this is a really short level, too, so... just looking at this, I'm gonna be able to make, like, 3 of these screens. At least you can have lots of pipes, so I'll probably stick to pipes, like, the entire way. It's definitely higher than that, but... Vines feel stupid. Let's see, from here, you can't see it. So maybe I can make you go up and it's like, oh, you can't actually go up that way. There's spikes, good job. Or, yeah, I probably don't want to put spikes. It's always number 3, by the way. Just know, the answer is always 3. Every game. So we can do... You climb the vine kind of tightly. Hopefully you can see them, like... Yeah, I don't feel bad about that at all. Or... this is a vine block. Unfortunately... Can I attach a vine to it? You can't attach a vine just directly, it has to be in a block. And then if I want it to go down, it's more funky than that. So... Like, as far as contraptions, I'm wondering, like... You know the thing when a block has, like, wings, and it moves at a certain speed, and then you hit it, and it moves at a different speed, and then maybe if it's moving at that different speed, it falls onto the track? That's probably way too much work for this. Another option would be to force you to do this thing, or I could put this later. Or maybe this goes over to it. Maybe you just go up to the top and it just drops down, and then now you climb up and you use this. This is gonna be bastardized like really bad. And it's probably just how it's gonna be. It's kind of fine. So I want sort of tough jumps to be the thing. That's... Is that safe? Is that even safe? Not really. Okay, I'm tempted to also flip it around. If I leave this on this side. So you have to, like, come over to here, like, jump up. I guess I could also... I mean, surrounding the spring with spikes is probably too much. Putting it lower feels like it's a little safer. It still also doesn't require the spring at all. The only way I can think of requiring the spring is maybe surrounding it by spikes. Because then you couldn't just jump up on it. That would be really hard. No blocks. I'm gonna try that. I just did it, of course. That might have been invincibility frames. Nope, I did get over there. I don't know what you're talking about, C-Gaming. Don't worry about it. Oh, now I remember. Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's see. And then, well, they make the same sound, don't they? We got the brah sound. That's what's important. But then it's probably not going to count as a sprite. Actually, that's actually better because you bounce off it off the side too. You'd think I'd like that more. Alright, we're gonna spread it out. And maybe do the same thing down here. Then maybe I'll make you come up this way. So I will not put spikes below it. But then it's also like, oh, well, it's not semi-solid anymore, so what's the point of the bridge? So I feel a little better about that. Because it's off screen and you're gonna hit your head. Like TDG. Maybe don't make people walk over there. Hey, Evie. Oh, the hitting of the head kind of annoys me. Well, there's no reason that has to be that low. That's all easy. Actually, you can see which one to do. They are not the mystery. Down here, I just have no idea. Oh, now I do. Alright. So... now it's this one. So then my thought would be to put the rope thing. I would like that there too. So I guess here, I could just make you drop down. If I move that farther over... I can't just do this, can I? Yeah, it deletes it. And I can't select the whole thing, because that's how the game works. Okay, my thought is then we're gonna drop down. So I either do that or I put a pipe. And a pipe we only have so many of, but it may feel better. We'll do a pipe. For no reason. The vanilla revamped skin? Well, that'd be cool. Make this stuff feel scarier. That should be too far up anyway. Is that too far up? It is too far up. Okay, I kind of like that if it's not actually possible to hit it from down here. Okay, I guess we're going to the sub area. I mean, it's like a weird obstacle, but I mean, that's pretty much what was there. Hey, Mega Mario. Okay, now I want to do the rope. Well, I was thinking here maybe I could move it down one. Because I can do that too. Just so I have the most space I can get. Because I moved stuff elsewhere too. There. So now it still will be off screen. You see them stop though. I mean, if you, it's only an inconvenience anyway. Okay, so then down here, do the same sort of thing. Get this all set up. And I'll adjust it. Eight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a block. Oh, I was off by 1. Okay, so from here, I can take this concept and do more with it, which would be good. So, I mean, it was a pretty old thing to have a vine that you get on and then just maybe put, like, spikes and make you climb up and down a certain way. That's pretty much all I have in mind here. I mean, it's a little good, at least in this way, that I won't... I'm still trying to not obsess over, like, making it exactly like it. Then I can make it longer too. Let's see, because that's the top of the screen. So the only other thing that's on like this is like you jump on a block on the right side. Really exciting. So originally you would jump off of this onto a thing by the wall, a spring thing, which for me now looks like this. I make this bigger. Okay, so the annoying thing is if you don't hit this right away, it's gonna go up. I want it to go down. So I'm gonna have to trigger it. The only way I can think of that would be to do something like this. What? Okay. Something like this. And then I needed to not kill Mario. It needs to go away. But once I put spikes in here, then it may fix that. So I need to trigger it, and I need it to go down. So the only way it's going to go down is if there's a block above it, right? How does that work? I don't think I've ever done this. Use a note block and have something land on it. That's a good idea. Hi, hero. I do not speak Japanese or Chinese. I could do like that. Yeah. Oh, it's not quite there because of the time it's bouncing. I can just leave it open too. Then you're not getting it. Okay, so then I can make this like an obstacle. Could maybe jump on it. Have it start in the left wall and jump onto the track. I think I see what you mean. Because then the shell will stay in there and I don't have to even worry about it. Yeah, that's kind of neat. It makes me just stare at the shell like, can I get that? Can I get that? At least the good news is if you're slow, you can reset. If you don't want to wait. Hopefully you're not going to wait too much. I could put a saw blade on here too, because, I mean, I am like that. Shell, do I get that shell? Hopefully you don't. Hey, Cheap Up Man. How does this end up working? Hey, George Gamer. It works like that. Not jumping on that now, huh? I could probably make it get down there sooner or something. Awesome, George. Glad to have you. You've defied the will of the creator. Oh yes, that's always how that works. I don't know if I like... I'm trying to think if I like the grinder. You see it. Like, you know it's coming. I just want it to be difficult to jump, like, on that and go over it. Hey, Morgan. And the great thing is practicing it, I have to wait every time. Muncher? Yeah, Muncher would still also work. I guess I'd be less likely to stare at it. Muncher feels like it's more theme appropriate. So far there's no power-ups, so there's not any worry of making sure Big Mario can fit. Okay, but then going up, the only thing I can really do is make something like timing based. And given the tracks, like if I do this, how high will it hop? I highly doubt it's going to make it that far. Nope. Because I was thinking of doing like ones between it, but it would catch on to that anyway, so it's just not going to work for every reason there could be. Hey, fire bars, we like those. We'll just have to see how this lines up. You're weird, George. It's totally out of the way. Oh, crap. So, do it over here. Not sure. We'll see. Super Mario Maker. A little less flame too. Eek. Yeah, it starts to go over probably too quick. Probably do something like this. Raise it. How big was this before? Just make a little tiny fire bar. Just a little one. Itty bitty. I don't see how that works. It doesn't go high enough. And from here you really have no idea that it's gonna curve right away. That's a little mean. I mean, this isn't Special World, and it's okay if it's mean. Yeah, that'll clearly help. That's all we need. At least back horizontal. I can just use spikes. Z. Yes, because there's so much spin jumping in the level so far. Hi, Jack. Hi, Drake. How you doing, Jack? How are you doing, Drake? Let's see. That's still 2 blocks of space here. I bet diagonal spikes would be interesting. Since I kind of was doing that there. I have no idea why that would be interesting. The only way I could see that being interesting is if this was just like constantly curving. Which might be okay. I mean, either way, it's gonna be gnarly. Yes. The goal. But at least like this way, it's in the way and you have to lean on the left side. So that's kind of good. Just having to lean. Makes me like it a little better. Wii U World? No, it's one of it's the first level in Special World of Super Mario World. And I'm taking the original map very lightly. Maybe that again. Hopefully that falls down there. I mean, it's the same thing, but I mean, do it twice. Yay. Great thing is if I just put something like this here, it doesn't affect you at all going by, but it'll affect you going down. And then maybe if I just move it around a little bit. Just gotta have some grinders for, you know, decoration. Something like that. Maybe just like that. Let's just see how this is. I mean, I know which way it's going, which makes me not thoroughly thrilled of it. I don't do it like that. I want that to be out of the way, and I don't want people jumping on it for any good reason. I don't know why you would, really. You can pretty much stand in one spot. So you could go down, and I'm happy with that. Here's... oh, God. Okay, well, that's not what I was expecting. So that would be going through it. If I just do this... you stand in one spot. That ruins it a little. So let's have you go up. And then make you stay up. Aaron came. There, now it's less tight here and tighter there. Because you can be closer to a grinder than a spike. Now the arrow is off. Okay, with that feels way more fair. That doesn't that doesn't land in there. So this wasn't very tight. I'm gonna move it up a little bit. Hi, Detective Pack. See if it falls in now, or if it barely misses it. What a good use of time. Turn, damn you! Turn! There. I might want it to be a little longer, so it's not so drastic of the bouncy, you know, from side to side, jerking. Okay. Is the screen good? Oh god. This actually is... it's actually a little evil. Maybe I should, like, practice that a little bit. See if I really, really like it or not. Just getting back will be reach. Like going... Okay, the saw is definitely harder with where I just put it. I'm just gonna do this. I want to put it behind it. Hi, Bowler. This little process might look familiar. Maybe I was inspired. Let's see. I might like it better if it's off of it. Crap, they've caught up. Hey, Lion. How are you? Okay, maybe let's see it from the beginning. I'm not sure if I want the grinder on the track or not. Yeah, this one seemed, for one, like a short level, and then maybe I wouldn't go crazy over copying block for block, even though, of course, I will. Okay, so the question is this too much? Like, I've done it twice from the bottom. Hopefully no one tries to jump from anywhere from besides the bottom, and it has to be going left, and I think I feel okay about it. Not that you can go in the pipe yet. Maybe it's good. I think I am happy with it. Yeah, it seems a little better than I thought it would be. Yeah, here's the first screen for those who haven't seen it. If you remember Super Mario World, there's these green flippers, and that's what these little platforms are there for. Okay. So above that, it's pretty much note blocks and boring stuff. Oops. Get the same little section. Oops. Because this is the closest thing we've got to the ropes from the original game. Okay, from here... Yeah, the mods are all paid great. I mean, they haven't complained yet, really. I will say that. Shasta, you do demand a lot. Okay, so it's pretty much more bouncy things, which I can at least just copy. That's just what I want to do with them. Shasta, you know, you gotta aim really high. Shasta. Was actually at the one stream on Twitch, Cheap Hot Man, the first time someone associated Shasta with you. I'm just curious. Okay, I think maybe, you know, we don't need a floor. Who needs floors? Question will be also where I start putting checkpoints. There hasn't been a power up yet. I gotta count the stupid blocks here too. I just erased them. Here's the measuring stick. Okay. Stormbrand Diet Coke. I can't remember the last time I bought it in a bottle. So originally it would be jump from here, jump to a block, jump up left, trying to not be too precise on where it is. There's like 2 flippers and there's like 2 blocks. This is really rough. Coke Zero was a favorite for a long time for me. It's starting to taste weird because I'm drinking a lot less soda. Oh yeah, no need to aim for being a Nintendo ambassador. We just try to get diet soda companies. That's all we need. So still rough sketching. There's like this, and then it goes off screen because Nintendo hates us. It's foul. I don't know lately. I think I have started liking Diet Coke more. I've always preferred Diet Pepsi over everything though. Here, these are... one of these is a P-switch, one of them is a Vine. I actually don't know. Kiddo. Well, Bowler is old. Gotta give him that. Let's see. There's actually 2 coins. Ah. So this actually, the block pattern where this first coin is not anywhere to even be found, but I'm just gonna put it there, because I can do what I want. And this one is here, but I'll put it over here, because I can do what I want, and give you a reason to have to actually go over here. I don't know that I want a vine. Just, you know, screw it. The blocks are 2 apart. The flippers are like this. Let me just see about the jumps. That's what's important. That's a little bit. That's a little bit of a jump. Ah, twice. You know, that's all the testing you need. I've been drinking a lot of coffee. And a lot more water. Hell, I didn't even own a coffee maker until this year. The sandwich conversation. I don't even know how that happened. But it happened. Oh, you can skip one. You can't have that. Hell no. That's better anyway. Alright, so I think I'm gonna make you jump over here. It's not very exciting. I mean, there's so much danger up here. I don't know how anyone will live through it. Let's see, from here will the screen scroll up? You can see the spike at least? Okay, good. Okay, it's still easy. How about now? Hey, Alvin. Kind of hate putting in having to know that you can jump over spikes, but seriously, who doesn't know this by now? Difficulty-wise, what do I want to do now? Can't keep it easy. I mean, hell, this level is sort of technically after Bowser's Castle. These blocks feel so stupid. I mean, I'm copying a level, so it's allowed to feel stupid. Winning's never terribly fun either. Ooh, I like that. I like that Oh, no, you can hit it. I was hoping you wouldn't be able to hit it from there. Well, it's okay. I can just move it. Off-screen spikes always suck. But from here, if you jump, then just it's your fault. Same here. Good. Barely off-screen enough that you can't hit that. Okay. Okay, then, but for here, there's just like this. I mean, it's probably that easy. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I'm good with it. Let's move on. So there's just barely any left before the next part where you fall. How many blocks have I been making this? 7? I don't think I did 7 before. I mean, it's really important. It's gotta be the same, consistent. Flowers, get those out of here. This is a level with death in it. I think I put the other one closer to the ground. Gotta get this important stuff resolved here, you know? That's got a sign, though. That's cool. Have that one different. Jesus, how tall is it? I can just count it again. Okay. Okay, so all that's left here is it's literally like this. That's it. That's all that's here. So I can move it up there. Because then here you jump over the wall, so I probably want to keep that. And if you're going to jump over the wall, it might as well be at the top. There's 3 blocks. But, there's all this space. Okay. I mean, there was one little block pattern I didn't include before, so I guess I could go back to that. Which looks like this. With a vine. Make it so you can cheese it on purpose? Why in hell would I do that? Have you seen my levels? Any of them? Have you heard me play this game once? Nah. So this was from the 4 blocks, wherever the hell those were. Came up to this before. But I can just make it so you jump over or climb up if you want. Not sure. This is just what I have from the level to work with. There's a 1-up. I mean, those are important. I can at least make that a red coin, so it has a purpose in life. Actually, that's about the height it is. Stop moving. Does that make it a little less? Like nothing's here? Depending on how we get up here, might suck. I could put a one-way wall here too. The saw blade's hardly even a problem then if you come from the right. Someone will die to it. I'm sure of it. And then you have to go down. Not that I even know how we're gonna get up here at all yet. I was thinking maybe jump over, but... I could make this a vine. Ooh, the spike could suck now. No one's hitting F in the bottom. Okay, I probably don't want it to be so evil. Me, what? A little off-screen action. That's kind of neat, maybe. Or a coin. Yeah, but okay, what is this screen even? And do more of this, I guess. Yeah, I know about, like, there's a limit of how many things you can have on the screen, and it stops people from spawning, and I don't want anything to do with it. I don't have a way to go up here yet. Like, I wonder if I could make it so you had to come over here, do something, and then you could go, you know, up through it. Maybe checkpoint at the bottom. I figured I would... my first thought was here. Because then this is a change in gameplay. We're gonna start falling. That was my first thought on the checkpoints. But that section's probably gonna be quick, so maybe a good place. It may be better farther back, like for time. You know, evenly spacing it in time. This block actually has a power up. This block has nothing. It can look like that. 3, 1 down. So then, yeah, this stuff and this stuff aren't even near each other at all in the level. A random Goomba? I don't know. There's Koopas. I usually don't do much with enemies, actually. I usually think of stuff without enemies. Platforming stuff is usually what I end up liking. Does that mean? Probably mean. Still probably mean. I did this in Bowser's Castle, though. Right now, there's no way to go this way. I'd have to make you jump back over here. Fine, and have more fun with these. Actually got me. If it's not spinning, I assume we can go on top. So, I like that. This was actually where the note blocks from the other room would have been. You can go this way. You can not go that way. It's a start. It might be a finish, but it's at least a start. Just if I feel okay with this. I mean, you have to have a pretty decent amount of control, probably, for these things. That a one block maybe doesn't feel out of place. Okay. Let's actually save this. Somewhere there should be a slot. Probably. Hey, right next to the other ones. Okay, so from here, again, I didn't think of the checkpoint yet. Deal with that. This would be higher, but... So then here you fall, all the way back to the bottom, which I really can't replicate. This will be... So when I was thinking about this before starting, I was thinking of you falling down and probably going through pipes, and then after you get to the bottom, hitting a P-switch, and then that lets you go like through a wall. And if you're fast, you'll go through one pipe. If you're not fast, you'll go through another one. That's my idea anyway. Because there's a side pipe that takes you basically to a dragon coin. So I could put a red coin there. That's all I got. See if I can do something with that. And there's a bunch of hidden blocks that appear if you hit a P-switch, and the P-switch is down there. But I also can't make that happen. All I can do is put coins. Which a coin would probably translate to one of those hidden blocks fine enough. But I might just do that. Who's gonna remember them anyway? Let's see. Look at this wall here. Because it's not a very wide section either. That's it. That's all you get. Alright, which way do you fly, Red Koopa? Up and down? Good. If I have it stop there, have a pipe here. And then there's open space. Great, open space. So, my first thought is, hey, we're going to put lots of spikes in here, but how the hell are you going to react to them? All you can do is try to slow your descent, and I could make that so that's what you have to do, is slow your descent. Maybe even just a few spikes. Hey, gentlemen. There's like nothing really to land on down here, though. Does that mean if Probably mean. Gotta give you a reason to go over here. But then it's tough to go back left if I do it like that. That's the only way you're gonna see what to do, though. If you know it's here. Really don't know that I'm happy with it. When am I happy with it? Maybe I'll be nice enough to at least do that. Maybe like that is at least easier to get in. But tough enough to do it like in one loop. If you do that, you know, good job. Okay, maybe that's a good start. Yeah, I don't want single block gaps when falling. Unless there's a wall to lean on. I've used that trick in enough other levels. I don't really want to put it into this one. Hey look, an enemy, see? One enemy. Uh-oh. Why am I doing that? You can see him barely. No, no. Don't do it. Just don't do it. That's okay. That's maybe okay. Maybe not. Yeah, let's just do another section down. I could make you just fall. I'm not sure. How wide was this again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, from where I stopped, basically, I mean, there's almost nothing here anyway. There's basically some note blocks. I've got like... So this is where the wall pipe is. Maybe I should think about that. Ah, crap. And now I have to get rid of every Koopa shell in the level, unless if I put one here too. Because you can go through the wall. I kind of want a time waster here or something. As much as I hate these almost always. So, like, if you're fast enough to get this, but then if there's more blocks like here, I still could probably get rid of all the Koopa shells, so I wouldn't have to, so I could just leave it like this. Looks better. What if you're big and you spin jump? Okay, there is that too. Okay, checkpoints don't exist. I hate that so much. Okay. That's the idea. I mean, the only thing you get extra is a red coin anyway, so big deal. Wow, I didn't even have to move the goalpost yet? How does that even work? Well, I will have to actually put a checkpoint. Well, actually, there isn't a level in Special World that has a checkpoint, is there? What did I say? What did I say in these ghost houses? Yeah, we'll just make an exception. Every level that I make is allowed to break every rule. How that works, right? I really don't like that, but oh, it is what it is. For now. Alright, as far as the screen goes, there's actually dragon coins on the fall, too. How many of them are there in this level? There's, I know this stage has extra dragon coins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 8 of them, actually. Yeah, they're definitely not required. There's one here, and then here, and then here. Like, really? How even? Disobeyed logic yet? Is that something we can even do? As humans? Yeah, it's clearly this. I'm gonna ignore this for now. Play the Switch, the Wii U is dead. Okay. I mean, yeah, I should definitely play only games that other people want me to play. Hidden blocks? Well, I mean, so these are they're invisible blocks that are only there when a P-switch is on. You can't, they're not even hidden blocks. Technically there. There's no hazards here yet. And if you want to go and play with that, I guess. Hidden blocks to get to the wall pipe. I'm gonna have this loop around is the idea so far anyway. Yeah, great. Nothing wrong with that at all. Is that, can you even get that? I didn't think it was possible when I put the grinder there, just to put it there. Okay, you can actually get it. Yeah, don't want that. This is okay, though. Yeah, it's discontinued. Is the NES dead? People not play that? Do people not play hopscotch with sidewalk chalk? Oh, but they sell that in store. Very tempted to put this here, so you have to curve. I like it better up there. More interesting up there anyway. Let's see. Can you see where to go though? Do you see that block? The coin path isn't really... Well, I mean, if you actually do follow the coins, land here. Or just have less of these. As long as you can see them. I don't like that the coin is off screen either. And basically you just completely fall from there. So let's see. If I did put a P-switch here, I could probably climb. And I don't want that. So I'll probably make another room in the middle. So if I put it here, I don't think you can do anything about it. You'll always hit it. Let's see, can you walk back in the pipe? That would be the only concern. Nope. Okay. This could be like a Mega Man fall room. As long as you can react to it, then I feel okay about it. But I want this to take you over here. Well, I can put my first door. I'm not gonna run out this way. Have to test it out. Eek. Not much of a curve you can really put here. I mean, I have the arrow. You know it's coming. I could put it farther up if I wanted to. But it's right after you come out of a pipe. So that's probably good enough. Okay, so let me test the P-switch timing then. Oh yes. We need to go really slow. But you've done it once. I only just built the thing and forgot about it. Yeah, I've wondered about that sometimes, G-Pop Man. Well. The first time you cannot know where you're going. I mean, I want you to have to go around twice. It's very different with the blocks. But, so these would be there. These would not be there, actually. That's something to remember, too. Some of these blocks may be here. Probably not most of them. But they could be, if I have to worry about it. Why would they need to allow private servers? Because you have to remember that these were here. You go down slow. This is probably where people will die. Yep, I was wondering about that. Kind of evil. So the timing is really tight. Okay, so one thing I can do is move this door. Is really small of a change, but it does save time. We can just do that too. I don't terribly mind you jumping over to here. Well, thanks, Josh. Let's see if that helps. These won't be there. Yeah, there's no reason not to. And to think I put 5 of these here. Hell, I can barely put 1. And then I don't go toward the door. Ooh. Again, these aren't gonna be here. I don't know. I'm not terribly happy with how this section is working out, especially that. I mean, when I put this here, I figured you'd jump over to here. Now this stupid Koopa's in the way. Okay, well, he doesn't need to be there at all. That funky? Yeah, it's funky. Okay, but I might not choose a blooper. Something that will die when you jump on it. Oh, a Lockatoo can't go on a track? Didn't even know that. Didn't think I'd actually seen that, so. That's just sad. Him just floating down all by himself. But then the shell's not in the way. Jesus. Is that a one-way pipe? No, none of them are one-way. But at least I don't see a way to use them. I don't see a way to use that one to your advantage. And you're not going back in that one, I've tested that. Yeah, I know how to do a one-way. It also looks ugly, because you see another pipe. Or at least a one-way with pipes, or you could do a one-way with a wall. Oh, the time. Time part of this. I could have it so you fall, like, immediately into it. How high does this go? Good. But if you have a mushroom, probably don't want it to do that. I'm Mr. Polar Bear. The only other thing I could think of doing is putting this, like, on the other side. Yeah, I really wish there were vertical levels. Really wish there was. So, like, I could make it so you could just jump through the wall here. maybe that could go to another pipe. And then that could have the falling for the other. You can't make it more vertical than this. Oh, sorry. Let me just hold my gamepad 90 degrees. Now it's vertical. See? You can see exactly what I'm talking about. Koopalings would have been nice. Any more variety would have been awesome. Oh, cool. I just got work tech. That's always fun, right? And I'm off tomorrow. That's the best part of it.
Let's go.
I really don't like that if you're just a little too slow that you're gonna die from this spike. I really hate that. Alright, so the alternative is to jump into this wall, which I may like. Kind of unsightly if it's that big, but I kind of wanted it to line up with the top maybe, but all the other pipes are this big, so. Okay, if I do this, then it can just dump you into the wall. I don't have to worry about this crap. Something like that. Just what I wanted. As your winter? Probably just have you go to the bottom. I don't know. Symmetry. I still can't believe I haven't moved the goal yet. Okay. Let's test the timing again. Yeah, Mario 2 is the first game that really did vertical levels. Well, it's also hard to test the timer. I barely made it with all of these coins, so the timer's probably good now. I'm gonna go through and do it as if I was really doing it. All of these would probably be gone. I mean, I can't totally assume that, but I just did it with them there too. That coin is kind of stupid now. It's gonna be hard. But that's okay too. It's just for a red coin. Do you mean Mario USA? Do you mean the NES version? Because the NES version is a lot harder because of the slot machine. Your success in Mario 2 is sadly based on how good you are at the slot machine. And the best thing you can do with that is just aim for cherries. Alright, let me at least read this. When are levels due? Hey, Food Plant-Based Man. Well, levels are due on Monday by the end of the day. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to start streaming them on Tuesday or Wednesday. That is the plan. Yeah, for those that are here that don't know about the project, we are taking submissions of remixed versions of levels from Mario World. So that's exactly what I'm making this for, is I'm taking Gnarly. In the description, I actually have a list of the levels that don't have submissions as of right now, and that no one else has said they were going to work on that I'm aware of. So if you want to remake one of those, there's a... I don't have the submission form there, but I can get that in the description too. Actually, I can do that right now, because it's not that far away. So you'll be able to submit it from this video or the announcement video. Alright, let me get this in here. Yeah, you can either submit it on the forum or on Discord. Discord also has the full list of courses that haven't been submitted. Yeah, you can do either. You can submit it on the forum or on Discord or both. There we go. I have to refresh if you want the link, but it's in there. Okay, so let's go through the pipe. Awesome, true. There are a list of rules, but they're on the forum too. So. Hi, Tor. We don't have rules here. Just don't be an idiot. This level doesn't look familiar to you? This is Gnarly. This used to be Gnarly. The adjective probably still applies. But yeah. Took liberties. Oops. So I think that was the bonus way. This way we'll have a red coin. You jump up. Like, real exciting. The map. Okay, there's like a tiny pipe, which it seems weird to have one pipe you walk on, so I might make it not. It matches after all. Doki Doki Rush? I don't even know what that is. One, two, three, four. Probably lower than that, but that's fine. As long as you can jump up there. Whoa, no. Okay. I don't care if this is the same length. So this is this kind of dirt. I could also move it kind of out of the way. So you're not, like, looking over here like, what's to come. There's not a ton of space. That's enough space. Okay, so this pipe is like this. Pipe will be over there. put one. Because why would I put more than one? You did mean panic? Ah. The original version. Okay. This is like this. Then there's a whole bunch of P-switches. One of them is silver, though, which turns enemies into coins, so we don't need that crap. I'll just leave you two. And you can always go back in the pipe and reset. Yeah, I think they'll make a 64 Classic. I don't know why they wouldn't. Someday. So the P-switch makes blocks appear, but I don't have those. All I have are these. But if you touch one of these coins, it's pretty safe to assume you're dead. So I don't really think I need to worry about it. I did lower it. Let's see, consciously. Counting blocks. There's 19. Okay, then here there's a flying hammer brother. Yeah, I've got a map of the level open. So here, I don't know if I want to use a track. So you can hit him from below. I might use one of these to see how it works out. But I can't, like, stack things on top of it. That will be stupid. Okay. That works. Now, as far as taking him out, though, well, I guess that kind of works too. I don't know. I still wish they had the original logic rules, like spin jumping on grinders kind of stuff. Yeah. Original games are a little more mean. I was thinking about this, but then they actually won't load on, so that they just swoop. You know, like that. Like Faceless Tuna. I feel like I remember your name from a long time ago. Let's see how this works. I like it. He's gonna fall down now. That's actually pretty evil. The Muncher was only there for... I only put the Muncher there because I don't want him moving. The Muncher is kind of the problem. He's gonna jump off. Well, I mean, I could be okay with that. One way to win. Then you have to wait. Is this my Kaizo version? Sort of. I mean, there's two switches, and this is all you need the switches for entirely. That's the good news. Yeah, there probably needs to be a checkpoint right before this. Maybe. Here's where this is. Might make it really hot. And then here's a Lockatoo. Well, I don't have to worry about the block limit. Oh, but this is the sub area. Submission deadline is on Monday, the 6th. Made everything accurate but 3 battles at the end of the level. Well, that'd be special. Well, if there's multiple levels for those, I guarantee I won't pick that because it doesn't meet the rules. He didn't ask what is a submission deadline. He said when it is. Alright, so here there's a Lockatoo, which I can actually put him in now. Hell, why not put 2? I mean, that's what he throws by default. I just gave him bonus. When does he come on screen? Yeah, that's true. They're so slow. Unless if I do this. Yes. You have all of Monday, my time. Am I gonna put a stupid Yoshi? Am I really gonna do that? Am I gonna put a token Yoshi in my own stage? I just want a reason for them to throw one. A reason for you to have to go under. But you just wait. So what's it matter? And then you can ride them all the way to the right and get the Yoshi. But don't make it in a box. You better make it in a box. Here, let's make Yoshi's house. Oops, not with that. There, now it's cool, isn't it? It's Yoshi's house. How about that? Also, don't jump up there. Then maybe I make this go directly to the goal, too. Yeah, it worked. Or maybe you do the last obstacle just with Yoshi. I want some reason to have him. Not that I have a last obstacle. That's where the level ends. Okay, so... put this. Well, now I have to test this whole room super if I want the checkpoint here. Then jump. I mean, you could grab it and then go left. But then you have to do it every time. It's awkward to know when you've jumped off of that. I'm liking it less and less. Even just that is okay. I really don't know why I have these spikes with a gap for no reason. Just so you can't walk under it, I guess. But then you can jump from the vine, the only reason you're going to be over here anyway. Well, it doesn't have to all make sense. I did want this to be a kind of short level making thing anyway. Because I usually, my levels take me longer and longer and longer to make. So this is where the level would end. So if I overlap them, I gotta just make sure if you go backwards, you don't end up here. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. About the other one. Is that right? Good. I mean, I could just make it go back to the door. Just convenience, you know? I could do one more thing, like with a P-switch. Because it's similar to the last section. Just for no damn reason. And do some jumping things. Now, there's not really any reason to have a Yoshi. So, I'm maybe leaning toward you just skip it. I mean, I may not have to even put a section in here. We can just call it good. Because then I'm just inventing stuff. Saws with Yoshi? Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's fine. It's a token Yoshi. It is what it is. Coins to spikes up top to get a 1-up? Oh, a 1-up. Ooh. I mean, I might even do that here, because it's dumb. For all those 100 Mario players, Well, that's true. I get the true ending.
Let's go.
If you can reach,
Let's go.
can you reach the top and the bottom? Yes. I'm gonna put an extra one anyway.
Let's go.
Why not? I mean, if you got here with a power up, you can. I mean, it's a one up. Who cares? And then it's like, ooh, it's so tall. Look at that. I'd say it's gnarly. Okay. I think this may be good. Just one checkpoint? That's the only power up is the checkpoint? I don't think that meets my rules. Although, the checkpoint is where the power... Where I put the checkpoint is where the power up is. It's normally here. Like that. So it's... So I can do that and it's useless.
Let's go.
Hey, you get a mushroom to go to the left. If you don't want the checkpoint first. Which would be smart for you to take. But it's real hard and all. This is really the hard part of this, is this. I would normally make it progressive, but then I feel like you're cheating the system. Because it's right here. It's just right there. But yeah, this would have been a cape. But this part being harder, a power up probably is gonna make it. Who knows how easy this part is now? It feels like it's easy. This is gonna be like 8%. You create one of those one-up here, so you choose one of the 3 blocks. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So because I also do have to do some work, I think I'll just upload this as it is. Because usually when I go to upload, I hate what I've done. I wanted to look at the red coins one more time too. So let's just look through that. There's one. I want at least one per room. Which there's none here. Although I don't know where I'd put it. How would it even be missable? I mean, it could just be right there. It's fine, kinda. There. Slightly interesting, barely. Look how interesting that is. That one there. It's probably easy. But there's no power-ups on this part. One way up there. You have to go down, which is good. Come over here. There's not one in this section. There. Reward you for going left. Because you don't really have to.
Let's go.
This is the only one that has two next to each other, but that one's kind of silly, and then that's kind of silly. So it's just kind of an extra if you fall straight. Doesn't need to be one here because it's so small. Hopefully that's good enough to react to. That probably is really unfair. I mean, I'm dying to it. No, and I built it, so I'm not thrilled of it. I wanted the idea, though. I mean, it's my fault for jumping. The arrow, if you look at the arrow...
Let's go.
They're at least maybe more helpful now. And then for here, you only see that one. I think maybe you're more likely to go the way you're supposed to now. Maybe I will.
Let's go.
World record path. What about that? This is the only thing the switches are for? Or maybe I like it? Okay, the Lockatoo's are stupid. I don't think I've ever put a Lockatoo in any level I've made. I don't think it's happened. I don't think it's happened at all. I could just do this. I'm assuming no one's gonna jump up there in any possible way.
Let's go.
There. Now a Lockatoo. Like my Lockatoos? At 0 again? I mean,
Let's go.
this part's really easy in the games. As long as it's kind of unlikely it's gonna shoot Spiny directly on your head. And even if you want a tubular stream, hey, Professor Sir. No, that's the next stage. And I like if you wait, it fills it up. And you could spin jump even if you were super. Well, let's test it out. Test out the absurd condition.
Let's go.
Well, the door's kind of blocked. I guess I can do this. Oh no, a hole. What will we do? That wasn't there. Then maybe. Just a reason to go slow. Just a reason to have the spiny fire. I think we're good. Alright, I think I'm happy with the coins. Let's even lower the timer. Ooh, yippee. There's a checkpoint. I don't care. Alright, these fire bars kind of feel like they're out of place. But... Alright, a 2-hour-ish level. It's been a long time since I've made a level that quick. Now let's forget where everything is. Oh god, there's actually 8 coins. Kind of a lot. None of them should be hidden though. Should be obvious. Couldn't really see the pipe, but you'd bounce there once and then you would. Oh no! Was that... Wait, I'm looking at the preview. The stream to see. I didn't wait there long enough. Because I know I consciously said if you jump there, they'll be on screen. How much does it bother me? That's the question. Okay, the arrow. Okay, the arrow! The arrow bothers me. That's the reason to stop. Nope, gotta fix that. We need to move it up by 1. Okay, you know, if it was like this. Like gaming Savian. I was hoping I could make it so you could see that there were grinders from down there. I don't know. At least higher. Might just do that. It just feels like an unfair death, so. You know, there's like nothing here but the fire bar. Not that that's a bad thing. Not a bad thing. I could put a vine in this block like there was originally. No one had trust it. Well, it was there originally. This was a P-switch, so. Alright. Do it again. Oops. Actually, this part might be more familiar from the original level. centering. Nope, no OCD at all. How would I use the block? Actually, if you go full speed, you'll die. Curious about that? I feel like that should be farther. Either way. Okay. Well, I don't really want the first jump to be that difficult, especially if you're playing it multiple times. You probably will be going quicker. Just be slightly more nice. That saw's gonna kill so many people. No way it's not. Are the bridge at the start is just blocks? Because that's the start of the level, so you have to put ground blocks at the start of the level. You can't change it. So then I put these like everywhere then to try to mirror it. Like, oh yeah, I made that a power-up, didn't I? Oh, the piece which over there just falls. The blooper has no reason to exist anymore either. I mean, it makes it easier to go to the left. I didn't really test this with Super Mario, so... guess that's what now is for. That hole, too. But you've seen it before, you had to have. Okay. Seems like plenty of time now, too. Okay, well, jumping up there is one way to do it. Jump through them. I could have made, actually, it would have been maybe interesting to have the P-switch timer on to get that last coin. Yeah. I think it's kind of fun. Gotta be easier than my other level by a few hundred times. Aw, Tedric. How you doing, Tedric? You're just in time to catch the upload. Or half the upload. Thanks, Cedric. Maybe it's too easy. I don't know. Fine if it is. I mean, it's mine, so it should be easy. You know? Better be easy for me. I mean, again, you could wait until the Hammer Brother just jumps off. Okay. I think that's good enough. It only took 2 hours to make it. Still has a checkpoint. There. I have a hard level and a kind of easy level. This would be the kind of easy one. If that's not clear. There we go. It's out there. Be enjoyed by everybody. Hopefully not a super expert. Hopefully just an expert. Alright. Well, kind of good timing to upload this quicker, because apparently I need to do a little bit of work. But there's very likely will be a stream later. That's not English. We'll play something later. Pretty much guaranteed. What? I'm not so sure. I thought about Mega Man Maker even. We're doing Super Mario Galaxy 2. If you haven't been watching that, we've got most of the stuff from Worlds 1 through 4. I probably want to take a break from that for tonight, though. I'll think about what I want to do later. We'll have another stream then. Let me check if anyone else is streaming. Why not? Yeah, let's do a raid. Or a game I don't think I'm ever gonna play. I wanted to play this game when it first came out, when I first saw it. I just saw people having bad experiences with it, so I didn't want anything to do with it. Let's raid Controller Hog, who's playing Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight? We might as well call it Halo Knight. Halo Knight. It has a ring to it, a little bit. There we go. Have a good one for now, and hopefully I'll see you a little later.